You're listening to the VA Claims Authority. I'm Gary, Air Force veteran, VA disability claims strategist, and the guy who got denied, fought back, and won. I'm here to make sure the VA doesn't leave you behind. Whether you're filing your first claim or fighting your fifth appeal, this is your briefing. Let's get into it. Hook. Most veterans lose months, sometimes years, of back pay over one small paperwork mistake. Don't be one of them. In the next 10 minutes, you'll learn exactly which dates the VA uses to calculate your benefits, which forms lock in those dates, and the one action you can take today to protect months of back pay. No legalese, no fluff, basics of effective dates. The VA decides your effective date using three anchors: the date you file a claim, the date you file an intent to file using VA Form 210966, and if you're reopening a previously denied claim, the date of the new claim that contains new and material evidence. The general rule is simple. Benefits start from the earliest date the VA considers your claim to be properly before them, which is usually your claim date or your intent date if you filed 210966 first. Let's make those three anchors practical. Anchor 1. The date of claim. This is the day VA receives or accepts your completed claim form. Commonly, VA Form 21 to 526EZ for disability compensation. Anchor 2. The intent to file VA Form 210966 preserves an effective date for 365 days while you gather evidence. Anchor 3. Reopening a claim. When you submit new and material evidence, you can reopen a previously denied claim, and the date that new claim is received is what matters. Each of these can move your effective date forward or lock it in, which changes how much back pay you're owed. How different filings affect dates. Example 1. You file a 210966 intent to file on March 1st, and then you submit a fully developed 21 to 526EZ on June 15th. If the VA accepts the 210966 as valid, your effective date is March 1st, not June 15th. Example 2. You file a 21 to 526EZ first on May 1st. Your effective date is May 1st. Example 3. You had a prior denial in 2018, and on July 10th you submit new and material evidence with a 21 minus 4,138, or with your claim, the date of that new submission is the reopening date and can push your effective date back to July 10th if the VA grants service connection on that basis. Also know how review lanes interact with dates. If you file a supplemental claim using VA Form 20995 and include new evidence, your effective date can be the date you filed that supplemental claim, but only for the benefits that change because of that evidence. If you file the wrong review lane, say a notice of disagreement when you meant to file a supplemental claim, you can lose the protections of the intent or miss windows that preserve back pay. Don't guess the lane. Pick the correct form for the remedy you want. Common traps that cost back pay. Trap 1. Missing the 1-year window after filing a 210966. That intent only preserves your date for 365 days. File your claim or supplemental material before that clock runs out. Trap 2. Relying on screenshots, forum posts, or unverified emails as proof of filing. Those often don't count. Trap 3. Mailing without proof. If you mail a form, use certified mail and keep the receipt. If you file online, save the confirmation page and the timestamp. And Trap 4. Letting a C&P exam get scheduled months out without filing an intent. Delays in exams can affect when the VA says you put them on notice. Kitchen table, step-by-step guide. Step 1. If you're ready but need time to gather evidence, file VA Form 210966, intent to file. Put your name, VA file number or SSN, and the date you sign it. Step 2. Within 365 days, submit either the fully developed 21 to 526EZ for a new claim, a 20995 for a supplemental claim, or a statement and evidence that qualifies as new and material if you're reopening. Step 3. Use VA Form 21-4138 for informal statements or to add missing evidence. Date every page. Step 4. Keep a dated record of everything. Certified mail receipts, va.gov confirmation PDFs, and copies of forms with the date stamp. Those records are what get you paid back to the right date. One more timing note on C and P exams. The VA schedules compensation and pension exams to evaluate your condition. If the exam is delayed, that doesn't change your earlier filing date, but you must have filed something that preserves the date. If your exam uncovers evidence that supports an earlier onset, include a clear nexus statement or medical records dated before your exam showing when symptoms started. Dates on medical records are powerful. They anchor your claim to a specific time frame. Action step. The one thing to do today. Download and submit VA Form 210966, intent to file. Fill in your name, VA file number, or SSN, today's date, and sign it. Submit it online at va.gov and save the confirmation PDF, or mail it to your regional office using certified mail and keep the receipt. That single move preserves an effective date right now and gives you 365 days to assemble the evidence and file the full 21 to 526 EZ or a supplemental 20995. Do this today, not tomorrow. Quick recap and checklist. Track 3 items. 1. Original claim or intent date, the single most important date for back pay. 2. Evidence dates, medical records, statements, and doctor notes showing onset or treatment dates. 3. Decision letter date, when VA issues the grant or denial that starts appeal timelines. Keep copies, date stamps, and receipts for each item. These are the 3 dates that determine if you get back pay and how much. That's your briefing. Now go execute. If this episode helped you, share it with a veteran who needs to hear it. And if you need help with your claim, whether it's an audit, a rebuttal, or a full strategy session, head to vaclaimsauthority.com for downloadable templates, example-filled fields, and a 1-page checklist to lock your effective date. I'll see you next episode. And remember, your service earned this. Don't let paperwork take it from you. The VA won't tell you this. I will.